Welcome back to Ticker News. Well, Perseus Mining is a $1.8 billion gold producer with 3 operating mines in West Africa, and part of their objective is to produce more than 500,000 ounces of gold per year. The company released its full year results on Thursday. It's great to have CEO and Managing Director Jeff Quartermaine to tell us all about it. Welcome to Ticker News today.
Well, thank you very much for having me.
So tell us about some of the highlights of what you've seen in terms of your results. What do we need to know here?
Well, look, we've had a very good year at Perseus. We've basically transformed the company into a 3-mine operation. We brought on stream our 3rd mine during the course of the year, and we're now well and truly on track to achieve that objective that you mentioned in your introduction. We produced around 330,000 ounces for the full financial year of gold, but we're well and truly on track now to produce 500,000 in the current year. So not only have we produced quite a lot of gold, but we've converted that into fairly healthy financial results, cash flow, earnings, etc. So our profits were up nearly 48% to $140 million, and operating cash flow was around $302 million. So that was up 42% as well. So it has been a fairly transformational year for us, not only, as I say, production-wise, but also putting ourselves into a very strong financial position and enabling us to declare our first capital return to shareholders as part of this result.
Yeah, big result indeed. Congratulations on achieving that. Tell us a bit about the market at the moment, the gold market. Where are we placed right now, would you say?
Well, look, that's a very good question, and you know, the truthful answer is that I don't know. But I mean, it's been a little bit harsh in recent times, but I think there's enough uncertainty in the world with so many things going on that you have to have confidence that gold has got a fairly decent future ahead of us, and certainly that's been a part of what has helped our result last year, of course, but certainly that's not the end of the story. We sort of set ourselves to make money in both a strong market and a weaker market. Obviously, more in a stronger market, but we think the future for gold and gold investments is very good.
And tell us a little bit about how the company has increased its social investment. I believe this has been quite significant.
Well, look, it's been an interesting journey for us. We've been quite intrigued by the vast amount of interest in the ESG space over the last 12 or 18 months. But for a company like Perseus, this has been part of our DNA right from the beginning. We operate in West Africa. We have 3 operating mines over there. And one thing has been absolutely apparent to us from day one is that if the local community and government don't want you in their midst, then you really have nothing at all, no matter how much money or how good your people are. So for us, social license is more than just a fad. It's something that is ingrained in the way we do business. And so we've been working very closely with host governments and host communities from the beginning, and making sure that when we ultimately do leave, given that one day we will, that the communities that have hosted us are in much better shape than what they were when we have arrived. So, we allocate a material amount of money, from our revenue streams to go into local trust funds that are used to develop infrastructure, provide education, health, and now we're getting to the point where we can start people with sustainable livelihoods, and I think that's very, very important in terms of being able to secure their future.
Absolutely, couldn't agree more. Jeff, thanks for your time. How can we continue to stay up to date with all the developments?
Sorry, how can you continue? Well, just watch the space, as they say. I mean, we are actually, we've got a number of very interesting projects coming along, and strong initiatives in exploration, and I think we'll be coming to market regularly with fairly positive news, I would think.
Thanks so much for your time on Ticker News. I'm sure we'll talk again soon.
Thank you very much.